Prophecy, Ezekiel 21 verses 26 and 27, fulfillment, Luke 1 verse 52. The humble exalted. The prophecy in Ezekiel 21 verses 26 and 27 and its fulfillment in Luke 1 verse 52 speak to the principle that God exalts the humble and brings down the proud. This theme is woven throughout the Bible, showcasing God's just and sovereign nature. Ezekiel 21 verses 26 and 27. Thus saith the Lord God, remove the diadem, and take off the crown, this shall not be the same, exalt him that is low, and abase him that is high. I will overturn it, and it shall be no more, until he come whose right it is, and I will give it him. In this prophecy, God declares his intention to overturn the established order, removing the crown from one and exalting the lowly. The ultimate fulfillment of this prophecy points to the coming of a ruler whose right it is to reign. Luke 1 verse 52. He hath put down the mighty from their seats, and exalted them of low degree. This statement is part of Mary's song of praise, known as the Magnificat. Mary magnifies the Lord for his faithfulness and mercy. The verse underscores how God brings down the powerful and lifts up the humble. Practical application. Humility before God. The prophecy and fulfillment remind believers of the importance of humility before God. Those who humble themselves will experience God's exaltation in due time. God's sovereignty. Reflecting on this principle showcases God's sovereignty over human affairs. He is the one who brings about changes in positions and status. Avoiding pride. The contrast between the proud and the humble encourages believers to avoid arrogance and pride, understanding that God values a humble heart. God's timing. The fulfillment of the prophecy in Luke 1 verse 52 teaches that God's timing is perfect. He has the authority to lift up or bring down individuals according to his plan. Conclusion. The prophecy in Ezekiel 21 verses 26 and 27 and its fulfillment in Luke 1 verse 52 emphasize the theme of God exalting the humble and bringing down the proud. These verses teach us valuable lessons about humility, God's sovereignty, and the importance of recognizing his timing. As believers, we are encouraged to cultivate humility in our hearts and trust in God's divine plan, knowing that he exalts those who honor him with a humble spirit.